Hi, this is Michael, and this is a review of the OXO Good Grips 6-pound capacity precision scale. This has a couple of nice features on it, and people who are coffee aficionados who like to brew their own coffee at home will really appreciate some of the features this scale has. First of all, it's a touch screen here, and it does have a silicone mat that goes on the scale. You're not supposed to put hot things on here unless you've got the silicone mat on there. And that also, I guess, helps keep it cleaner, and it's easier to clean the silicone mat than it would be to clean the scale itself. So to turn the scale off or on, you just press the power button here for a couple of seconds, and then it does a countdown from 3 until completely on, and that's just it calibrating itself. It does have a tare function, which I like. So for instance, if you want to make a pour over and you need to measure out 22 grams of beans, you can put your measuring device on there, just tap the 0 button, that'll tare it to 0, and then you can just add your beans until you get how much you want in there. Now you notice this is measuring in ounces. I usually go by grams when I'm doing coffee, so you can just push the unit button to switch between grams and ounces. So that's 1.03 ounces, but that's 29.1 grams. So I'm a little bit over, so we'll just remove some of those and we'll see how we're doing there. So that's 18. I'd need to put just a little bit more in there if I wanted to get whatever 23, 24, whatever I wanted. So that's how that works. When you take it off after you tare it, you're going to have a negative number. Well, you can just push 0 to 0 it out again. Another nice thing is there's a built-in timer here. So if you're doing a pour over and you want to pour your water on there and get your 30-second bloom going on, you can just push the timer again and it'll count up to 30 seconds, and then you can stop it, or you can just let it keep going and then continue your pour over. Also, you can use that in conjunction with the scale so that you know how much water you want to put into that cup. So you can get very precise using the scale. I really like that feature. So once you stop the timer, if you want to zero that out, then you just press and hold the start-stop button and it zeroes out. So this uses 4 AAA batteries, and they just are inserted into the back like this, and they should be very long lasting. They probably last months and months. It does have a 6-pound capacity, so just keep that in mind. The only thing I don't like about it is mine wobbles a little bit. So check that out. So the bottom apparently is a little warped. I don't think that's really affecting the performance of this, because as soon as you get a little bit of weight on there, it seems to straighten it out. But definitely not a good idea to have an unbalanced scale, that's for sure. So this one will probably be returned or exchanged. Other than my wobbling issue, I'd have to say I like the scale. I would prefer that it not have the base on it is sort of in the middle, and then you've got these rounded sides. I don't know, for some reason I guess I would prefer just to be completely rectangular without these sloping sides. For some reason I just get the impression that somehow it's going to tip on me or something like that. But it seems to be very accurate. The display is easy to read. I do like the functionality, especially the timer. That's all nice. Another feature of the scale is it does have an auto shutoff. So after 5 minutes of inactivity, the display will switch to standby mode. The memory will be retained, however, and then you just touch any button in order to reactivate the display. It does also have an auto shutoff, so after 30 minutes of inactivity, it will actually shut off and memory will be lost. And to turn the scale back on again, you just have to hit the power button. Now, if you want to disable auto shut off, you can do that. So if you're using the timer and you don't want the thing to shut off on you, then turn it off and then simultaneously push the start, stop, and the power button at the same time. And when it goes on, you'll see it says A-on. That means auto shut off is on. To disable it, then you turn the scale off, push them both again, and this time it'll say A-off, so auto shut off is now off. The scale also has a low battery indicator, and obviously my batteries are fresh right now, but if it were to display, it would be right up here above the minute. there'd be a little like a 3-bar thing that would show the battery strength. Overall, I really like the scale. The only thing that I don't care for so much is the fact that I just feel like it's going to tip over on me because the base is only in the middle here. That's only flat right in the middle here. And then you have the sides and the back and the front of it have this curved part. So it just seems a little off to me. I just wish it were completely square and solid all the way around. But that's about it. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. I'll answer it if I can. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Have a great day.